everybody, it's Miss Alyssa from Pediatric Interactions, and this is Children's Yoga. So make sure you're wearing comfy clothes. You can be on just your floor or a yoga mat or a towel if you'd like. And today our yoga class is going to be all about feelings. So we're going to start by feeling and listening to our breathing with feeling breath. So what you need to do is sit in easy pose, crisscross applesauce. You're going to cover your ears with your hands so you can't hear anything. And here you're just going to breathe. Take your long, slow, deep breaths in and out. And while you're doing that, I want you to think about what you're feeling and what you're hearing in your body. So what did you hear and what did you feel while you were doing sounding breath? I could hear a lot better my breathing, my air going through my body and coming up and going out of my mouth when I was covering my ears and couldn't hear anything outside me. I could hear myself breathing and focus on my breath a little more without those distractions. So I could really also focus on what it felt like. So I could feel the air going into my nose and down the back of my mouth into my tummy. And I could also feel my tummy get bigger and expand when I breathed in, and then get a little bit smaller and retract when I breathed out. So that's another breathing exercise you can try. So when you think of feelings, what are the names of some different feelings that you can think of? Some feelings I think of are happy, sad, mad, surprised, angry, silly, calm, nervous, relaxed. There's a whole bunch of different feelings that we can think about and name. Where do feelings come from? When you start to have a feeling, do you feel that feeling somewhere in your body? A lot of times our bodies react to what we're feeling. So have you ever heard of having butterflies in your stomach? A lot of times when people feel nervous, they might say something like, I feel like I have butterflies in my stomach. So they're feeling that nervous feeling in their stomach, like little butterflies fluttering around in there. Or sometimes people might have sweaty palms when they're feeling nervous or anxious. Or we might have our heart rate start to beat really, really fast when we're having a feeling. So we can feel our feelings in our bodies too. And it's okay to feel any and all feelings that we have. It's not that some feelings are bad and some feelings are good. They're just different, and it's okay to feel all these different feelings. But sometimes when we're feeling a certain feeling, we might not really like how that feels at that moment, and we want to make ourselves calmer. And that's something that yoga can really help us with. When we can change our feelings through yoga and through doing some of these different breathing exercises that we've been doing with these last couple posts to help to calm our bodies and center ourselves, bring our mind and our breathing and our body together to help us to feel a little bit calmer. So now we're going to go into some yoga poses and think about how it makes us feel and how we can use our breath to either help ourselves to focus or to let go of certain thoughts and certain feelings if we would like to let them go. The next game that we are going to play is called Yoga Pose Repetition. So you can play with as many people as you want. The first person is going to pick a yoga pose and do it. And then the second person has to do the first person's yoga pose and add another yoga pose to that. And then if you have a third person, they're gonna do the first person's yoga pose, the second person's yoga pose, and then make up their own yoga pose. And you're gonna keep going for however many people that you have. So if you have 5 people playing this game, you're gonna end up with a sequence of 5 different poses. Since me and Tommy are only 2 people, we're each gonna go twice, okay? So I'll go first. I'm gonna start with warrior 1. So Tommy's gonna do warrior 1 and then come up with his own pose. So warrior 1, then table. All right, then it could go to the third person, but since we have only 2, it's gonna go back to me. So I'm gonna do warrior 1, come down into table, and then I'm gonna add cat, cow. So now Tommy's gonna do all 3 of those things. Warrior 1, table, cat, cow, butterfly. Okay, so now I'm gonna do that whole sequence we came up with. So, warrior 1, table, cat, cow, and butterfly. Nice job. So we're gonna start in mountain. So we're gonna stand up. Okay, and we're gonna bring our feet just a little bit apart and hands to our side. And we're gonna breathe in. Think about our bodies and breathe out any thoughts or feelings that we want to get rid of. Now we're gonna come into star pose. So we're gonna bring our feet about a leg's width apart. So we have 1, 2 points of our star, 3, 4 points of our star by putting our arm out into a T. And our 5th point is gonna be our head. And I want you to think like there's a string connecting your head to the sky and it's pulling you up to make your back, your spine, your neck nice and long. Breathe in to help you center and focus, and breathe out any thoughts or feelings that you'd like to let go. Now we're gonna turn one of our feet to the side, and we're gonna bend that knee and look over our fingers in warrior 2. Breathe in to help you focus and center and balance. And breathe out to let go and create more space in your body. Okay, now we're gonna straighten that leg, put our hands on our hips, and turn our toes back to the front of the room. Now we're gonna do warrior 2 again on the other side. So turn your other toes to the side, put your arms out in a T, and bend your knee, but not too far. You don't want it to go past your toes. And look over your fingers on that side. Breathe in to focus. Breathe out any thoughts or feelings you want to let go of. And create more space in your body. And straighten your leg. Put your hands on your hips. Turn your feet to the front of the room. Okay, now we're gonna go into star again. So arms out in a T. And this time we're gonna bring the palms of our hands to stick to the mat. But we're gonna keep our head off of the floor. So we are in folding star. You can bend your knees a little bit. Breathe in and breathe out. Now we're gonna put one of our hands right in the middle of where our feet are. You're gonna lift your other hand to your hip, and then if you feel ready, you can lift it up to the sky and try to look for your hand. Breathe in, breathe out. Hand back to your hips, turn towards the floor. Now you're gonna put that hand in the middle of your feet, lift your other hand to your hip, bend your knees a little bit and reach up to the sky. This is twisting star. Breathe. Bring that hand back down. Bring both hands to your hips, and you're gonna come up really, really slowly. Tuck your chin to your chest. The last thing to come up is your head. So now we're gonna come back into mountain. So bring your feet back together, about a foot apart. Arms to your sides. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, now we're gonna do tree. So you're gonna stand really strong in one leg, kickstand your foot by your other leg's ankle. You can put your hands on your hips, and if you feel ready, you can reach up to make your really long branches. Breathe in to help you focus and center, and breathe out to let go. Right, hands back to your hips, both feet on the floor. Let's try the other side. So stand really strong in your leg, kickstand your foot. If you feel ready, you can bring your arms up to your long branches of your tree. You can even move them in a wind a little. Breathe in and out. Hands to your hips. Both feet on the floor into mountain. Okay, now we're going to bring our hands and knees to the floor, to table. Curl your toes under, and you're gonna lift your hips up to the sky for downward dog. Breathe in. Your eyes are looking towards your toes. And breathe out. All right, knees back down to the floor for table. Now we're gonna lay on our tummies to do Swan Pose. So come down to your tummy, put both of your arms straight in front of you. You're gonna bend your right elbow and then bend your right knee so your foot comes up towards your body. And then you're gonna push up onto your arms so that your chest is up, and bring your right hand to hold your foot. You're gonna push your hand into your foot and your foot into your hand. Breathe. Okay, let go of your foot. Put your foot down and your hand down. Both hands straight in front of you. Put your forehead on the mat. Now we're going to try the other side. So bend your left elbow and your right foot. Push into your arms so you're lifting up your chest. Bring your right hand to your right foot. Push your foot into your hand and your hand into your foot. Breathe. You can just be looking straight ahead of you. Let go of your foot. Straighten your leg and straighten your arms. And then we're gonna push our hips back. and go into rock pose. So reach your arms forward, forehead on the mat. A couple deep breaths here. Now we're gonna come up and sit on our bottoms for a seated forward fold. So feet out, bring your toes up towards the sky. We're gonna make our backs really straight again, so pretend that a string is on the top of your head going up to the sky and it's pulling you up to make you really tall. Breathe in and reach both our hands up. And then breathe out, we're gonna reach forward next to our legs. Breathe in to help you focus and breathe out to let any thoughts or feelings go. All right, come back up. Beautiful job, everyone. All right, friends, the next game we're gonna play is go, stop, back to back. So when I say go, we are gonna walk around the room. So you can do this with dancing around the room or doing different movements. Since we're talking about feelings today, I'm gonna say what feeling we're gonna walk around showing like we're feeling. So if I say sad, we might be walking around with our shoulders slumped forward, our faces looking down, and our mouths in a frown. And then when I say stop, back to back, you're gonna find a partner to go back to back with, and then do the name of the yoga pose that is yelled out. All right, you ready? So we are gonna walk sad. Go. Stop, back to back. Tree. All right, this time we're gonna walk really mad. Stop, back to back. Mountain. Okay, this time we're gonna walk like we're really excited. Stop, back to back. Star. All right, nice job, you guys. We're gonna do another partner pose now. Just like always, make sure when you're doing these, you have an adult by you and your partner to help make sure everyone's safe. So this is lizard on rock. So the first thing you need to do is pick which partner is gonna be the lizard and which partner is gonna be the rock. Tommy, what would you like to be?
I'll be the rock.
All right, so Tommy, the partner number one, is gonna get into rock pose. Arms straight in front of you. Nice job. Then the second partner, you're gonna sit on your feet. Sit on your feet, there you go. Now the second partner is gonna face away from the first partner and bend down. I'm gonna put my hands on his lower back, and then I'm gonna slowly lay on his back so that our backs are aligned. And then you're gonna bring your arms overhead. And you can stay here, or if you feel like you're really steady, you can also straighten your legs. Both partners, don't forget to breathe. Now to come out of it, I'm gonna bend my legs if they were out, bring my hands to my partner's waist, and tuck my chin into my chest, and slowly push up. And then once I'm all the way off, my partner can come out of rock pose. All right, friends, now we're gonna do our relaxation. So go ahead and lay down carefully onto your back. Close your eyes, breathe, and rest. As if you are falling asleep, let go of all thoughts. Just feel your breath. I'll wait for everyone to settle, sigh, and melt. Release any wiggles movement, and tension. When you're silent and still, I'll know you are ready to listen. With every breath, you become more and more relaxed. Great. In your imagination, you begin walking down a beautiful path. A storm is just clearing in the sky in front of you, and the sky in front of you is a full, beautiful rainbow. You are able to go and stand right underneath its arch. As you do, you hear it softly singing these words. Red, I'm strong. Orange, I'm joyful. Yellow, I'm confident. Green, I'm caring. Blue, I tell the truth. Indigo, I'm smart. Violet, I'm understanding. I am a rainbow. The rainbow's words and warm, colorful light fill you with a relaxed feeling. You are happy and peaceful. You are centered and experience your connection to all life. Soak in the colors and feel the power. You are a rainbow too. Now it's time to come back to the room. Gently begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Take any final stretches that feel good to you on your back or your side. When you are ready, come back to a comfortable seated position at the top of your mat. Awesome yoga class, everybody. What I want you to do now or later today is draw a picture or write about how you felt before yoga class and how you feel now. Thanks. See you next time.